Before we kicked off the top of the 6 o'clock hour, we saw temperatures top out in the mid-30s at the very least this afternoon. In fact, I can show you the numbers from Joplin Regional so far today. In fact, looking back over the past 36 hours, it was just downright cold the other day, even though it was nice that that last wave gave us some snow, especially during our Thursday morning. We barely made it into the upper teens and lower 20s the other day. But after we dropped back into the lower teens this morning, it is nice that we're finally back above freezing today, with so far Joplin topping out as warm as 35 degrees. But looking down the road, we've got another wave, or two rather, on the way. Starting with tonight's wave and Saturday's wave in particular, that is going to bring some drizzle, maybe freezing drizzle chances for some of you late tonight. But as temperatures warm throughout the day Saturday, that'll switch over to mainly rain chances. The second wave dries us out, but leaves us cold for Sunday. Then we're looking pretty good temperature-wise for much of next week. After a nice change of pace, 40s and 50s lining up for a good portion of next week. In the short term, though, we're still looking quiet from Joplin, 32 degrees with a southeast breeze at 9. Light, relatively speaking, but still strong enough to make it feel like 24 degrees around downtown and by the airport. Everybody's in the mid-20s in our northern counties to about the mid-30s in our southern counties. Everybody else right in between those two numbers, but you factor in that breeze, it is making it feel like, let's say, the mid to upper teens around Stockton Lake to about the mid-20s elsewhere. But in terms of how we look for the rest of the evening, relatively quiet before that next wave out west rolls on in. We drop to 27 at midnight. That will be our overnight low starting at midnight. Then temperatures will actually rise as we go into Saturday morning, ahead of not just the approaching upper level wave, but ahead of our approaching warm front that's still parked out to the west. But that is on the way to push us back into the 40s tomorrow. However, here's the upper level setup. There's the first wave I'm watching coming out of Colorado, and there's a second wave out of California. That's going to bring in the colder air back in as we go into Sunday. So let's time everything out for you here. We're quiet throughout this evening, no problems whatsoever, but it will be cold as we drop back into the mid to upper 20s by the midnight hour. That south wind does pick up. We'll start warming up during the overnight, but here's 3 a.m. Cloud cover really begins to thicken up, and this is where by 6 a.m. we can see some areas of drizzle and freezing drizzle for some of you. It's going to be a short window of opportunity, though, for any freezing drizzle, because once we go deeper into the morning and certainly by the afternoon, it is warm enough for just rain chances, scattered showers for the rest of our Saturday. In fact, speaking of those temperatures, we go from 34 at 6 a.m., 44 by noon, and highs near 48. Those numbers don't look bad, keeping us mainly with rain chances. Then I do think the rain chances will clear out through Sunday morning before we drop back near 30 in the morning and then upper 30s for Sunday afternoon. As far as rain estimates, not a big washout, but can't rule out some minor accumulations around, well, let's say a quarter of an inch at the most across much of the region. So 48 Saturday with our rain chances picking up. It may start its freezing drizzle for a few spots, but again, not looking like a big deal at this point. Something I'll still watch though. 38 for Sunday, dry during the afternoon hours. 46 Monday, and plenty of 50s Tuesday through Friday of next week, Dal. And I've got another system I'll track by next Thursday and Friday.
Get into the 50s this time of year, we will take it.
Absolutely.